About 2 months ago, I made a video that was titled Building and Tearing Apart a Dam, which basically what it was, there was an existing dam here that I found. I was assuming somebody built it playing around because there was a campground here. Well, the video shows me destroying it, rebuilding it again just for fun, and destroying it completely. But it's back here. It hasn't rained significantly in months. It wasn't done by people. It was done by the beavers. When beavers have the opportunity, they will build a giant stone foundation, and they use the leaves and pieces of wood to seal it. The beavers haven't been working in a while. They sealed it too well. It filled up and started going around. The next time the beavers are on scene, they'll just start continuing the dam up the riverbank. And those guys are strong. Some of these rocks are pretty significant in size. Like that one there, it's got to weigh maybe 15 pounds. That's probably like one of the biggest ones you see here. Beavers have more strength underwater for moving rocks. On land, they're just about useless, but they are pretty big animals. Some beavers can get up to 30 pounds. This right here, this whole thing here is a big beaver dam, like 30 years old. And there's a pond on the other side that's over 10 feet deep. The river is drying up. This is literally the lowest I've ever seen it here. And I've been here in the winter times when the whole bank is underwater. Actually just ripped down that road last year and it had to be closed for a while. I don't really understand what they did. What they did down there around that corner is they just threw a whole bunch of rocks there with excavators, and over on this side with an excavator, they threw all this up on the side. So they're angling all the water over and against the road. With the excavators, I think they should have tore down these and made the river go through the woods there, because all it does is do a loop where it compromises the road. So those beavers are pretty strong. I thought this dam was done by campers because you find those things all over the place. Technically, damming any river like this is against the law. The video I made where I titled it Building and Destroying the Dam, what it actually was destroying a dam, building it again, and destroying it. People don't read my descriptions. That video is filled with dozens of comments saying you're not supposed to dam a river. Well, it was actually the opposite happening in that video, but nobody really realized that. Alright, I walked down here. You see what they did with the excavators? They built this pile here, trying to stop it from eroding into the woods. I don't really understand why they did that, because all they did was angle all the water directly at the road so it gets washed out again. Years ago, the river was actually right here, but it's moved over the years. It just goes here, hits the road, circles around, back into the woods, then goes under the road with a bridge. What do we got here? Somebody left a bunch of garbage here. See, you can even see the excavator tracks that are left behind. A mask. That's just some garbage. Biodegradable, pretty much. Hey, check this out. I was down here. She was like 100 feet down there smelling something. I didn't know what it was. She finally walked down here to me, bringing me this dead fish that really stinks. Looks like it's been out here a few days. Somebody must have brought it out here, fished it out of the river, threw it, or maybe an animal brought it out and left it for some reason. That just shows there's not many animals in the area. This thing reeks. It's rotting. It smells so bad. But coyotes, bears, nothing came to eat it. There's nothing around here currently. See all that cloud cover? Ordinarily, you see, we would still have blue sky right now. So it's getting dark like a half an hour early because that's all wildfire smoke from 1,000 miles away just blowing here. You can't smell it. Well, on the news they said you can smell it on the top of the mountain peaks, but not right here. This Beaver Dam is great. You can walk across it with sneakers and not get your shoes wet. Get across the whole river. They really know how to build it perfectly. Look at this. They have the big rocks on the back side of it. And they have these tiny little rocks sealing it. You see how perfect they are? They put all the small rocks right against it. And then they have all the leaves. And because it's fall, all the leaves right there that are falling off the trees are getting jammed and sucked into all the holes, just making it so much stronger. And on the back of it, they're putting all these sticks here as support. You see how it's like angled so it's holding up the rock wall? Just amazing. All the workmanship they put into it. Look at her trying to follow me across. Look at this. Are these footprints from people? It looks like people are using it to get across also. Well, at least some creature is using it. This trail may very well be just from the beavers. It comes up here to a... Look at her trying to find a way across because she couldn't walk over all the sticks. She's gonna swim. Look at it, it's over her head. Oh, back up on the dam. Occasionally, there'll be a great big moose here. There's no more mosquitoes out because it's been getting chilly. Look at this, even the big beaver pond is low. And this is supplied by a pretty good stream. I've never seen this below capacity. They have a secondary pond there that's dried up. Look at the line on that rock of where it usually is. The massive lodge is over there. Nope, no moose today. This is a pond, it's like 10 feet deep. You do not want to fall in there because there's leeches all over the edge of this pond. April, come here. Come here. Time to go. She's about to go for a swim. This Beaver Dam is convenient. Is she going to choose to go below the dam where it's shallow? Or, oh, she looks like she's making it across because she's soaked. She had to swim across. Yeah, because you see these sticks, she can't get over them. She swam all the way over there and jumped up. Looks like she's gonna have to do it again. Or just plow through everything. Yep, just plow right through it. That's nice, like stone beaver dam. Come here. Come here. That's why I let her leash drag. Sometimes she'll try to run. You can step on the end of it. She keeps going in this corner. So you see somebody cut that log up with a chainsaw. I think they had a fire and they were cooking fish because she has come out of here with 2 dead fish so far. Starting to get dark. Right here we have tons of iron oxidizing bacteria that's dried up, and bright orange here in the water. That beaver dam is creating a perfect spot for it to breed, because they don't like rushing water. Got a ton of it over here too. It's mainly coming from, there's a metal screen retaining wall. You see that? Whoa. I think it fell off when I slammed the brakes on, and it took off. Little mouse hitched a ride. I parked for like a half an hour to go in the woods. It must have got up into the car for a nice warm engine. Couldn't have been in the car all day riding around. I gotta check for a nest. We're back. About 10 days since I was last here. Wow, the river is even lower. It's running at only 0.4. It's usually running at a few feet. But they're still working the beavers. They have a bunch of brand new materials here that aren't even installed in the dam yet. They usually work at night. They'll cut those up into even smaller pieces. You see they're working on extending this. But way over here, they've just started another dam. That's what beavers do. They usually create a series of dams because they don't like flowing water. You see, they're starting to build a makeshift rock wall here. And you see all these random rocks. They're starting to roll them into place, building another dam. This one isn't really together yet, but you can tell they're definitely, because these rocks aren't heavy. Beavers can get up to 30 pounds. That's nothing for them to roll. They can roll some pretty substantial rocks. Like, look at the size of that one there. A few of these bigger ones were probably existing. Yep, they're starting to dam it a second time. You see all that water they put here. But their dam literally cannot be there. If they start making it back up even more, it's gonna flood that road, which is only about 5 feet above this. But their dam won't last. On an ordinary year, we have big rainstorms that come and wash these out. Next time it rains, those beaver dams won't be able to stop the river when it's that high. The river will smooth out the rock pile. Look at all that iron oxidizing bacteria here. Just a ton of it. It's not poisonous, but I'd rather you not drink it anyways. It's completely harmless. It's just really gross, and there's a bunch of frogs living in there. They're about to go into hibernation. It's freezing out. Over here, it actually looks pretty cool. I gotta come back here sometime, put an underwater camera. That would be cool, getting an underwater view of that structures. Looks like the beavers might even be building another dam further up. Hope this video was interesting. The video on the top right is showing their normal beaver habitat that's up in the woods here, completely dried up. Massive ponds that they created dried up. That's why they're moving into the river, trying to dam this up.